Rangers' summer overhaul is beginning to gather pace, with new manager Russell Martin already starting to make his mark behind the scenes. As the club prepares for a crucial period of transition, both on and off the pitch, several key decisions are being made to reshape the squad and set the tone for the campaign ahead. But while some plans are moving swiftly, one major deal has now hit an unexpected roadblock, casting doubt over what had previously looked like a routine piece of business. Negotiations, which had shown early promise, have since stalled due to a huge disagreement, creating uncertainty at a time when clarity and momentum are vital. Although talks are still believed to be ongoing, there's now a real risk that the deal could collapse if a resolution isn't found soon. For a club with clear ambitions and a new vision taking shape, this latest setback could prove a test of patience and flexibility as Rangers navigate the challenges of the transfer window. So who is involved and what has caused this disagreement, potentially putting Rangers' summer plans in jeopardy? Let's break this down along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Rangers have discovered their Champions League second qualifying round opponents. Russell Martin's side will face Panathinaikos as they enter the competition next month. Rangers were a seeded team in this morning's draw in Nyon, Switzerland, where they were paired against the Greek side. As they were first out of the hat for their tie, Rangers are set to be the home team and play the first leg at Ibrox before heading to Greece for the return fixture. The matches will be played on July 22nd or 23rd and 29th or 30th. So what happens next? Well, the Light Blues will play their two legs against the Greek side. If Rangers come out on top in this affair, they will progress into the next qualifying round. If they lose, they will drop into the Europa League qualifying rounds. From here, if Rangers lose their third qualifying round for the Champions League, they will drop into the Europa League phase. However, a win will take the Ibrox club into the playoff round for the Champions League, where a win here will take Rangers into the Champions League phase. Now, in a huge roadblock in what appeared as a certain deal, Rangers find themselves in a tricky position this summer as they look to offload striker Cyril Dessers, with Greek giants AEK Athens showing firm interest, but no deal is yet in sight. The Nigerian forward has divided opinion among the Ibrox faithful ever since his £4.3 million switch from Cremonese 2 years ago. On paper, Dessers' return of 51 goals in 109 appearances is respectable, nearly one goal every other game. However, that statistic tells only part of the story. Many fans remain unconvinced, citing his inconsistency in front of goal, his frequent missed chances, and his struggles to link up play or retain possession under pressure. The arrival of new manager Russell Martin signals change at Ibrox, with sources close to the club reporting that the club intends to build its next chapter around younger talents like Hamza Igerman and Nico Raskin. That shift suggests Dessers' place in the pecking order may no longer be guaranteed, and yet the striker remains determined. The 30-year-old has repeatedly expressed his desire to deliver more for Rangers, and for now, a departure is far from certain. According to Greek journalist Yannis Kourianopoulos via X, negotiations with AEK Athens have stalled. While discussions are ongoing, a transfer fee has yet to be agreed. The Greek side are hoping to land Dessers for under £3.85 million, but Rangers are holding out for more. Dessers' 18 goals in 35 Scottish Premiership games last season, along with his contributions in Rangers' run to the Europa League quarter-finals, underscore his value, at least statistically. He was instrumental in the European campaign that saw the Light Blues fall to Athletic Bilbao. As a new era dawns at Ibrox, many supporters are calling for a clear out of the older generation to make room for fresh energy. However, there's a case to be made for retaining some experienced figures to guide the transition. Whether Dessers fits into that vision remains to be seen, but for now, his future hangs in the balance. In other news, Club 1872 have outlined discussions with Rangers chairman Andrew Kavanagh that could see supporters benefit from a new working relationship with the Ibrox boardroom. The fan-owned organisation have spent recent months attempting to repair the broken bond with the Light Blues board following a series of public and private disagreements. Those conversations were held before Kavanagh and the consortium, headed by 49ers Enterprises, became locked in talks over their multi-million-pound takeover deal. Rangers confirmed last month that the American investors had secured a 51% major shareholding in RIFC plc, as sweeping changes were made around the top table. Kavanagh has been named as chairman, while Parag Marafs has joined as vice chairman. Mark Taber, Andrew Clayton, and Gene Schnurr have also taken up boardroom seats ahead of the EGM next Monday morning. Official representation at that level has long been an ambition of Club 1872, but that option is not on the table for the incoming regime. The organisation could, though, still have a part to play in the new era as talks get set to continue. A statement read, "Club 1872 is pleased to announce that we held a very positive meeting with new Rangers chairman and lead consortium member Andrew Kavanagh and chief executive Patrick Stewart. Since John Bennett became chairman in April 2023, Club 1872 has been meeting regularly with Rangers to find a way forward on a proposed funding model which would fit with the club's strategy and allow renewed investment directly to the club for shares, as well as funding key heritage projects of significance to the Rangers' support." At each stage of those discussions, progress was made but then delayed by the regularly fluctuating situation with the senior leadership of the club. We have met with 3 different chairmen and 2 different chief executives over that time. We sincerely apologize to contributors for our relative silence during this time, but we were dealing with those regular changes to the senior decision makers at the club, and we're mindful of confidentiality considerations and sensitivities in that ever-changing landscape, particularly in recent months with a live takeover in play. We welcome this early opportunity to speak to Andrew Kavanagh and outline our funding proposal, the significant funds we have available to invest, and to gain an understanding of the priorities of the new owners. We also had the opportunity to discuss the upcoming EGM, the change in the company structure, and the investment strategy of our new owners going forward. It is our intention to find a way in which Club 1872 can fit into that strategy that all parties are comfortable with, and we were encouraged by our initial talks in that regard. We will now continue those discussions with a view to presenting a proposal to contributors for their consideration in due course. In the meantime, we will shortly publish our poll for the upcoming EGM. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.